Greetings and salutations. Welcome to week 5 of Operation Football, roughly the midway point of the regular season. How did we get here so fast? Switching it up a bit, co-games of the week coming your way. Game of the week, the first. Top 2 ranked teams in the state, Arrowhead and Muskego. Warriors find the promised land first. Bryson Hepler. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Off right guard and gone down the right sideline, 7-3 Warriors. Then it's Jackson Nemec's time to shine. Shoestring tackles, they're not going to bring him down. 45-yarder makes it 14-3. Hawks close the gap thanks to Brendan Foley. Off to the Army next year. Oh, I get it now. His 2 Wildcat TDs, not enough though. Muskego hangs on 21-17 in Game of the Week Part 1. Game of the Week Part 2. A home game for Tosa East at Tosa West. Red Raiders draw first blood courtesy of legend Locklear Pace. Now that is a football name. He's in from 5 yards out. West evens it up on a quarterback keeper, Kevin Gibbs. Oh, seeing you tonight, it's a bad idea, right? Seeing you tonight, it's a bad idea, right? Forget it, it's fine. So much for avoiding contact. West wins the Battle of Tosa, 21-17. Brian Calhoun's first taste of the Oak Creek-Franklin rivalry as a head coach. He will not care for this. Sabres first snap, Robbie Beglinger. Week 2 Play of the Week award winner, Robbie Beglinger. 78 yards to the end zone. He makes it a twofer by halftime. Late second quarter, Keegan Best swings it to Robbie in the flat. Stutter step and see ya. 21 yards this time. The helmet trophy stays in Franklin. 45-10 Sabres. Greendale traveling to Greenfield. Panthers trying to put out the flames of a red-hot hustling Hawk squad, and Graydon Smith got him on skates. Splits 3 defenders for the touch and the lead, 7-6. But whoa, Nelly, do we have a top play nominee or what? Luke O'Brien, last play of the half. Who's got it? Ian Litchford's got it. That's not a 50-50 ball. That's like a 10-90, and Litchford wins, as does Greenfield, 23-7. Whitnall making waves as of late, visiting Wisconsin Lutheran. Second half, Falcons signal caller Tanner Efforts. I mean, with the last name like his, it's so easy to make a pun here. Not going to do it. Tremendous endeavor for the score. See, I avoided it. Vikes not rolling over. Jonas Sadler and Nicole Holtzman hook up, and the latter out of here. Not enough, though. 48-28. Whitnall now 4-1. Homecoming at Brookfield Central against Menominee Falls. How about the Mits on Adil Bajwa? Corrals a very high snap and still bullies his way in for 6. Second quarter, Phoenix answer with, oh yeah, it's Play of the Week nominee time again. Kevin Cooper, hands, I need hands. Kevin Cooper channeling his inner Carmen Berzotto because that's a bear of a grab on the go. Falls wins it 39-38. Whitefish Bay in Cedarburg, a.k.a. the Lateef Love Jr. resume reel. Close to 200 yards on the ground for him as the Blue Dukes blow out the Bulldogs, 35-7. Flip it back, rewind to Thursday. Milwaukee Lutheran v. Bayview at South Stadium. Red Knights leading 6-zip in the third quarter. Not anymore. Artist Tompkins Bennett, here he comes. Here he goes. 39-yard scoring scamper. Successful 2-point try makes the difference. 8-6 Redcats. Final. Now, this is the part of the program where I hit a knee and thank you for an amazing couple of weeks. I just did legs yesterday. I'm not getting up so fast. Records being set and conquered every week at this point. Close to 40,000 votes cast in week 4. And as they say in that wonderful piece of film history, Teen Witch, top that. First, you got to see the nominees. Play of the Week option 1. The Hustlin' Hawks Hot Potato. Ian Litchford. Teach us your ways, Magic Man. Prayers answered on the Hail Mary to end the first half. Option numero 2. Falls Kevin Cooper. Catch these Phoenix hands. How are we going to have 2 hot potato plays in 1 week? What do I name the second one? Incredible concentration from the wide receiver. Option the 3rd. Kevin Gibbs, the Tosa West tough guy. Very beast mode on this QB keeper. Marshawn Lynch had a name for it. Run through a... Never mind. That's not very TV friendly, so I won't say it. Our job is done. It is your turn to do the heavy lifting. WISN.com or the 12 News app, the place to rewatch the nominees, do your homework, make an informed decision, and then vote on which one you believe to be the very best. 10 o'clock Sunday, the deadline. Will announce the winner shortly thereafter and deliver the plaque on site on Monday.
What a week of Operation Football.
You guys have a tough job at home. You got 3 languages in there. Great job.
Wow.
Okay.